Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 8th through the 14th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. And happy birthday, Taurus, if you have a birthday this week. Wow, okay, Taurus. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the Seven of Wands is what I call that warrior spirit. So for some of you, you're coming through very courageous, very passionate. This sometimes can be a defensive energy, but for some of you, I feel like, you know, this is you maybe standing firm with what it is that you want. So this is you not willing to back down. You're standing firm with what it is that you want. You're not going to settle. You're not going to quit. And I definitely see some of you manifesting maybe something that you're very passionate about. Now, the overall energy, Taurus, for the week is actually the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. So this is a blessing that's coming through. Something that is going to be emotionally very rewarding for you, something that's going to make you very happy. So for some of you, this is what you're manifesting. You could be getting into a relationship. For some other Taurians, you could be reigniting that passion within your existing relationship. You also could be reconciling with someone. And with the Ace of Cups as the overall energy, there definitely could be some more emotional Taurians this week. But I see you very much in touch with your intuition. For some of you, you're maybe growing spiritually. You definitely could be becoming more in touch with your intuition. Now we are starting out with the Page of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is interesting with the Four of Cups here. So the Four of Cups is someone who is maybe lonely. This is like that melancholy sort of energy. Someone who feels emotionally bored or flat. So for some of you, maybe this is how you were feeling emotionally. There was just, for some of you, there was this maybe emotional unfulfillment here. So you weren't happy emotionally. There, you know, some of you might have been single. And maybe even waiting on an offer, waiting on news, waiting on a person. I definitely see some of you waiting here. We also have the Seven of Pentacles here. So for some of you, you know, on the relationship front, you could have maybe met someone, maybe you started to get to know them, maybe you work with them for some of you. So you know them, you're friends with them, but maybe it didn't go anywhere. There also could have been an offer that was made maybe by you or maybe by someone else, and maybe it wasn't accepted. It might not have been turned down, but it might not have been accepted either. So for some of you, I feel like this potentially could be something that's coming back around, or maybe something that you're deciding to accept, Taurus. It could be something like that, or, you know, this could work both ways. Someone else could be deciding that they actually do want to get together with you. It could be something like that. Communication is definitely very significant here. So for those of you that have felt lonely or been single, for some of you, I see love coming in. For those of you that have been waiting on communication, there's something that you've, you know, invested a lot into. Now, this could be on the work front. If this is not, you know, on the love front, for some of you, this is financially. So for some of you, you've been waiting on some maybe financial news, some communication, maybe waiting on some papers to get signed. I feel like that's definitely going to happen for some of you this week. We have the Ace of Swords here, which is clarity coming in. For some of you, you seeing things clearly or cutting to the truth of the matter. It also represents communication. So for some of you, you could definitely be hearing the truth. For some of you, you're going to be signing something. For some Taurians, you know, if you're a Taurus who has been trying to sell your house or a business, something like that, something on the financial front, there could be some Taurians that you're receiving an offer on your home, but possibly it's not something that you initially wanted. But for some of you, I see you definitely accepting it anyways. because I definitely am seeing some Taurians signing something this week. So for some of you, you're sick of waiting, basically. And with this Seven of Wands, this can be sometimes a little bit more of a stubborn energy. And I'm definitely getting that for some of you that, you know, you really didn't want to compromise, especially those Taurians that you're selling something, your business, a home, something like that, or waiting on like some sort of financial offer, really wanting what you want. But for some of you, you certainly could have gotten, or you could be receiving maybe an offer that is not something that you initially wanted, but for some of you, you're just going to take it because you're sick of waiting. The Ace of Swords here is a card of victory, but it is victory, success after dealing with some obstacles. So for those of you that, you know, this is a relationship that you're manifesting, maybe you've had to wait on this person, you've had to be lonely. You know, this is success coming in. This is communication. If you've been waiting on hearing from a particular person, this is that communication. Maybe some Taurians, you actually could be reaching out to someone. For some of you, I actually see you actually taking action here, because we do have the Queen of Wands. I also have the Magician on top of the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, this is your energy coming through, more fiery, I feel, in the second half of the week. And this is you manifesting, and you have everything that you need, Taurus, to be successful with manifesting. Whatever this is, however you relate to these energies, you're manifesting. This is you empowered, you're in control. For some of you, this is you, you know, maybe taking matters into your own hands here, and this is you manifesting. Wands are all about action. So for some of you, this is you manifesting. Also great energy, very confident, very passionate, very creative, maybe getting creative, getting resourceful. For some of you, you know, something could have been on hold or at a standstill. And so for some of you, I feel like, you know, you're sick of waiting. So you're doing something about it here. You're taking some sort of action, or you're getting creative, getting resourceful here. Yeah, and I'm really getting very strongly that for some of you, this is on the love front here, and you might have been single for a long time. And you're definitely, there's definitely some Taurians that you're getting into a new relationship. For those of you that are in a relationship already, you know, if you've dealt with some difficulties, or if your partner was away or something like that and you felt lonely, I definitely see the opportunity coming in where you can definitely re-spark that passion, and I see you being able to work on things definitely improving here. Communication can be very significant here, so sitting down with your partner, telling them how you feel, that's going to be something that helps you. With the Four of Swords here, for some Taurians, you certainly could be spending some time alone, definitely getting in touch with your intuition this week. For some of you, you definitely could be recovering. You could even be physically recovering. I'm getting that for some of you, that maybe you were under the weather, something like that, maybe had a cold. So I definitely see some of you physically actually recovering here. And you have a lot of luck on your side here. We're ending with the Wheel of Fortune here. So there you go. This is great. This is good fortune coming in. This wheel is turning. So there's change. There's change coming in here. So for some of you, you might see things really start to happen more towards the end of this week, going into the following week. But, you know, I mean, this is great energy. This wheel is starting to turn for you, especially for those of you that, you know, you've been waiting on someone, something, waiting on communication, waiting on maybe even being able to sign something here. This is the wheel turning for you. So change is definitely taking place here. Things are happening at the precise moment that they're meant to happen. Taurus. And financially, you know, we have the Seven of Pentacles mirroring the Wheel of Fortune. So you know, some of you have been working very hard, but you've had to be very patient for whatever reasons, you know, waiting on that increase in your salary, waiting on that raise, that promotion, or that new job, whatever it is. But because you've been working so hard, you know, you have this, you know, good karma that's coming in. You know, you're going to be rewarded for your hard work, Taurus, for your efforts. And I do see many of you just very passionate, fired up, inspired. you know, I just see you creative, Taurus. So, I mean, this is wonderful. Yeah, I mean, for a very small number of you, I feel like this could be a character. There certainly could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person around you that is significant here. So maybe this is your partner or business partner. This could be a friend or someone that is significant here. But for the majority of you, I'm getting that this is your energy. This is you manifesting. For some of you, you're sick of waiting. And it's almost like you're going to put yourself out there in some way, Taurus, and you're going to make things happen. So I really like this. You have some great energy to work with. I am switching it up this week, Taurus. I'm using a different deck. This is my daily guidance from your Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Additional guidance for Taurus for this upcoming week. Taurus, 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 Taurus. Additional guidance. And for those of you that, you know, maybe you've been working very hard and maybe you were dealing with some financial difficulties. I see your finances improving here. Things are going to get better for you, Taurus. There we go. And we have fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today. As near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So Taurus, you need some fresh air. For some of you, you need to get outdoors. You need to connect with the earth. You need to breathe that fresh air. For some of you, you need to, you know, open up your windows. But definitely needing to get outdoors. Okay, Taurus? So I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Happy birthday if you have a birthday this week, and also happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Take care.